Welcome once again to another episode of Studio Hockey, which we began with the previous episode, which was with Arkadiusz Luber, the Belgian defender. But today we have somebody from England joining us, and that's Zach Wallace, the attacking midfielder from, you want to take call it the England team or the Great Britain team. He has represented both. So we'll call him an English player, attacking midfielder who is joining us, has represented both the teams, as I said, played the Tokyo as well as the Paris Olympics. And I think, Ernst, from here, I would like you to have the first go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to be honest, to the people, we would have had Zach on together with an Indian teammate from his Hockey India League team, but apparently we got some agendas screwed up there, so it's just going to be Zach here on the podcast. That should not be a loss of quality, but it's a loss of quantity. So we're going to improvise a little bit through the questions here. But Zach, yeah, it was the first time for you to play in the Hockey India League, if I remember right. And you were a little bit too young, I think, for the first uh, for the first generation of Hockey India Leagues. I think. What was your feeling with the Hockey India League, and how did you like playing in front of that Indian crowd?
Yeah, you're right. It was my first one. And anyway, firstly, thanks for having me on the podcast. Yeah, it was a really good experience. I think because it was my first time. I think for a lot of people there was such a big gap, of course, anyway, between the last edition and this edition. Going into it, it was mainly just a lot of unknowns. You know, the auction sort of happened, or there was registering interest, but you almost didn't hear that much, and then suddenly it all came together. But even because it's the first edition, you're going out, you don't quite know what the coaches maybe will be, or what the team will be like, what the structure
Mm.
is, what the accommodation, all of these things. There was a lot of unknowns. So, well, for me anyway, I just sort of went into it open minded, not really expecting too much, not expecting anything, but knowing that with the love that India have for hockey, that for sure it was going to be a great experience. To be honest with you, it completely surpassed my expectations. Yeah, I thought the team dynamic we had was amazing. The coaches that we had, the franchise, they brought it all together really nicely. And for me, I had an amazing month, 5 weeks, whatever it was out there, and yeah, great experience.
No. Can you share a little bit what were your takeaways as a player? So what did you learn as a player? And then next to that, maybe what did you learn as, yeah, in a broader sense, as a human being while being over there?
Yeah, I think it's funny you say that because a lot of the talk before is okay, the Hockey India League, we want to develop the future of India hockey. So we bring over some foreigners, maybe some top international players, and hope that your sort of young Indian talent can learn a lot and develop and grow into the next generation of Indian hockey. And for sure, there is an element of that, like from a tactical point of view, I would say especially
Mhm.
because yeah, the raw talent that there is there is yeah, it was really really top quality. I wasn't sure too much what to expect in the first trainings, sort of thing, but the quality was really good. The skill level is high, and maybe yeah, the biggest thing that you can bring to them is just the almost those softer skills, like the tactical side or the game management approach. Having said that, on reflection, when you come away from it, you think, okay, we're gonna go and teach them a load of things. I
Right.
think when in reality they teach you so much more about almost what a privilege it is to play hockey, what a privilege it is to be on that stage, hearing some of the stories that yeah the young players, even the older players, have had to go through just to be able to get the opportunity to play at that level. It's pretty yeah humbling and pretty grounding, and it makes you recognize just what an honor it is to play international hockey.
Chastrit.
Zach, if I can pitch in with a question here, unlike the previous HIL, which you did not play, this HIL happened only at one location, that is Rourkela in Odisha. Would you have loved to travel around? Would you want the league to make that change in the next edition? Because as a foreigner, you would want to play in different cities, look at different culture, maybe food as well. So, is it something that you're looking forward to in the next season?
Yeah, in short, yes. I think being in one location, maybe it was convenient for the first year, but I mean, yeah, as a foreigner, you particularly if you go with your national team, you don't really get to see around that much. Um, but yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see all different parts of India to play in front of different crowds, different stadiums, give the opportunity to more people because I think playing in one place was good, but after a while, you get the same people returning to games and the stadium maybe fell a little bit flat. And I think if you're playing in front of a new crowd, new people all the time, it keeps it fresh, it keeps it exciting, it keeps the crowds big. And then for us, I think when you have bigger crowds, then you have better quality games and more excitement. So yeah, I think yeah, from my point of view, in the future editions, I would love it if we're able to travel around.
Well, that makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
I have another question, Ernst, before you jump in. Uh, you have been playing at in the Hockey India League and obviously in Netherlands, the club hockey I'm talking about. What were your reasons to look for other avenues to play hockey outside England?
So say, as in, what was my reasons to wanting to go to India or
And to Holland.
In not just India,
and to
to
Holland?
Holland as well.
Oh,
Means
yeah, I think
looking for opportunities outside England.
yeah, no, it's a good question. I think to be honest with you, from when I was pretty young, I the Dutch league has always been the best league or known as the best league. You see all the top foreign players going out there, the level of competition. Like yeah, I'd say compared to the English league in England, maybe you'd have two or three top level games a year. In the Dutch league, it's maybe yeah only two or three times a season when you don't have a top level game. And I think for me, yeah, having that pressure, always having to be on it every week was something that really enticed me in the first place. To be honest with you, I actually only wanted to go out to Holland for one season, experience it, and go back. Uh, but here I am, 5 years later or 4 years
Yeah.
later, whatever it is, still stuck out in Holland because yeah, I love it that much. And I think yeah, the same thing for India applies. It's a top level competition. You want to I mean, for me anyway, I always want to challenge myself against the best players, and you've got a competition where the best people in the world are going out there to play. It's a new experience. It's a cool experience. So yeah, I thought, why not?
Mhm. What have you learned about yourself from moving away from home and playing these foreign leagues?
Yeah. So, wow, it's a good question. I think I've grown up a lot because I left for Holland as a yeah, I was 20 when I signed, maybe 20, yeah, 20 when I left, or 21 when I left because of COVID.
Very young.
And to be honest, yeah, very young, still a boy, still not able to do my own washing. I've learned a lot about life skills, cooking, washing, all of those sorts of things.
Yeah.
um, but no, I mean, yeah, you just learn to all sorts of things, like relationship building, taking yourself out of your comfort zone. Yeah, immersing yourself into different cultures and getting to know different people. Yeah, I look back and the opportunities that I've had because of moving abroad, getting to know new people. Yeah, it's hard to think of what my life would have been if I didn't.
Mhm, mhm. Can you tell us a little bit? We were talking pre-show. We were talking a little bit about your current club, which is Bloemendaal, where you are coached by a yeah. We both call them a character, by Michel van den Heuvel, who is a very specific kind of coach with an extreme amount of knowledge about the game, extreme well versed in tactics and stuff like that. But he is a specific coach in the way that he deals with people and in the way that he deals with hockey. What have you learned from a guy like Michel van den Heuvel that you also take along with you to the English team, for example?
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, Michelle is he's a unique character.